Hi, I'm Bryan Sklar.
I'm Valerie DeBroy.
I'm a travel advisor on the Virtual SO Network, and we joined Medjet this year, 2025. I actually had thought about joining Medjet before our trip. We were going to Croatia, and I had the membership package on my desk, and I just forgot to sign up for it. Unfortunately, my wife got ill when we were away and was in the hospital for 11 days, and I realized while I was there how much I needed Medjet. As soon as we got back, I signed up for it, and I've been signing my clients up for it ever since. My wife and I were traveling in Croatia. We were on a small little yacht. First day, we're actually to go on the boat. Valerie ended up having severe back pain, and we ended up in the emergency room. We thought it was just a back issue, took care of that, got some meds.
Then over the next few days, I saw that I was getting weaker and weaker, and we called my doctor, and she said, "It sounds like it could be Guillain-Barré. Get medical attention."
Feels like you're in a horror movie in here. The facilities were scary. If you've ever seen a horror movie with hospitals in it, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest actually looked better than this. The hospital was built around 1951, and they've done no infrastructure updates. The paint was peeling, the walls were bare, the doors were solid doors, no glass, so the nurses couldn't even look in to see what was going on. On the balcony outside the room, patients and visitors were smoking. There's no air conditioning, so the windows were open, so all the smoke was coming back into the room. There's no bathroom in the room, so if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to go out to the unisex bathroom in the hallway.
There was no water, so Bryan brought food in for me every day, and Bryan brought water in for me every day.
Being in a hospital in a foreign country where we don't speak the language made it even worse. When they were giving medicines to Valerie, they didn't even tell us what the medicines were. We would ask what the medicines were. The nurses are not allowed to tell you because that's a doctor's work. We had a patient that fell in Valerie's room. Valerie had no way to reach out to the nurses. There was no emergency call button. She started banging her tray to get noise so that the nurses would come in to know that the patient fell out of the bed.
It was challenging and not really a great place to be.
I started going, let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? First person called emergency air ambulance was $150,000 to fly home.
If we had had Medjet, most likely we would have flown home and I would have been treated in the US. Instead, once I started treatment, I couldn't leave. While I did receive the appropriate care in Croatia, I would have been happier being home, and being treated in the US.
We regretted not having Medjet the first day.
You just don't know what can happen.
It's about those catastrophic illnesses or those injuries you weren't expecting. In Santorini, someone fell and broke their clavicle on our cruise. We were in Hawaii and someone riding the bike down with their daughter fell off their bike and broke their bones. We have had friends of ours that have had heart attacks when they're overseas and had strokes. It's the things that you don't expect that you need to be able to cover for, even with the best insurance, even with credit card insurance. Medjet gives you that added protection that your travel insurance doesn't.
It's inexpensive and it gives you peace of mind and it gives you protection. Medjet just makes sense.